Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Mizuddin bin Abdul Razak. My metric number is 180896. So this video is about is for our assignment, instrumentation, and our title for this assignment is Dynamometer. So I will present about introduction about dynamometer. So what is dynamometer? Dynamometer or dynamometer, dyno for short, is a device used for measuring the moment force, torque or power required to operate a machine. So basically the dynamometer is a device used for measuring the torque and brake power required to operate a driven machine. So the third point is dynamometer is classified into two types. So the first type is power absorption dynamometer and the second type is transmission dynamometer. So among these two, the one which dominant frequently used is power absorption dynamometer. So for power absorption dynamometer are used to measure and absorb the power output of the engine which they are coupled. In the absorption dynamometer, the entire energy or power produced by the engine is absorbed by the friction resistance of the brake, and after that it's transformed into heat during the process of measurement. Lastly, about dynamometer, there are some example of type absorption dynamometer that which is Prony brake dynamometer and rope brake dynamometer. So that's the introduction about. Okay, lastly, there are some example of types of absorption dynamometer, which are Prony brake dynamometer and rope brake dynamometer. So that's all from me about introduction about dynamometer. Now my friend will talk about the device.
Alright, thank you my friends. My name is Muhammad Razi Hafizat bin Muhammad Rodi. My metric number is 177993. Alright, I will continue about the presentation about the dynamometer. Like my friend just now said about the introduction, there are many types of dynamometers, but we usually dynamometers is absorption dynamometers widely used. The types of dynamometers is absorption dynamometers. In the absorption dynamometers, there are another types which are Prony brake dynamometers and the rope brake dynamometer. We will focusing on these two types of dynamometer, absorption dynamometer. Alright, for Prony brake dynamometer, Prony brake is one of the simplest dynamometer for measuring the power output. What I mean is that the brake power. Okay, and it is to attempt to stop the engine by means of brake on the flywheel and measure the height, which is an arm attached to the brake that will support as it tries to rotate with the flywheel. Okay, for a clear image, you can see this image here. Okay, and then that's about the Prony brake dynamometer. Now we go to the second type dynamometer, which is a rope brake dynamometer. Rope brake dynamometer. The rope brake dynamometer is another device for measuring brake power of an engine. Basically, the function is almost the same, but the only is device for measuring brake power of an engine also. And okay, I will give the equation of the brake power. Pi dn times with W minus S, where D is the brake drum diameter, the diameter of the brake drum, and W is the weight of the load, and the S is the spring balance reading, spring. So D diameter, W is the weight of the load, and S is the spring balance. So you can see the image of the road brake dynamometer here. Okay. So you all know about the two types, the most widely used of the absorption dynamometers. Okay, that's all from me, and we will continue with my friends.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. I'm Muhammad Hafiz bin Abdul Wahab, taking course Instrument and Measurement. Today I will explain about the operation of the dynamometer, which is our topic for this assignment. Okay, as we know, the dynamometer have two types, which is prony brake and also the root brake. Prony brake for operation of prony brake. As we can see from the structure, the prony brake is have two brake block that connected to the flywheels, and then there are torque level for the wake. So the question is, when the flywheel is rotate, and then the wake will automatically become weak. The wake of the at the top will become very weak. So the when the weight increase, the power absorbed by the top will also increase. When the produce of the power absorbed by the top, so power the absorbed will become heat because of the friction that occur between flywheels and the brake block, and then the output of this is heat. So that's how we measure the power. And then for road brake, also the same, but the structure is different because it use rope that round into the drum, attach the output of the shaft, and then one of the rope is connected to the spring, and then the other like is to the loaded device. Okay, the operation is when the flywheel is rotate, so the drum that rounded by the rope will become the friction between flywheels and the rope, and then after that the weight becomes increase. So when it increase, so that's how the that's how the power been measured. So how fast the flywheel rotate, and how weak the weight become. So we can see from the weight how much the power that been absorbed by the rope that around the into the drum. So then this rope brake dynamometer need a cooler because of the due to the heat that produce. So that's all from me, I think, about the operation of the dynamometer. Assalamualaikum.